Hello and welcome to Hatter's Hardy review of the Silverstone SG03-F Micro ATX tower case. I'm posting this review so that you can see what some more of the features for this case are, because I couldn't find a lot more info than I wanted. So what we find is it's a nice compact Micro ATX case with a nice brushed aluminium finish. Another appealing factor of this case is it has a mesh grille at the front and two 12 centimeter golf ball style fans. They're golf ball style because they have dimples all over them. Don't know how that improves airflow or anything, but that's what they are. On the left hand side we have the removable panel for getting into the case and a big mesh grille here, which is good, so it helps improve airflow as well. If I just slide that down, you'll see that's well attached with a number of screws on the inside, so that's never going to come loose anytime soon. When you buy the case, obviously you get the case and you get this bag of screws. There are some custom screws for the case in there, so it's not just standard case screws. There's also an ATX power supply extension for 4-pin and some tie-ups for your cables on your power supply, so you can keep those nice and tidy. Ideally, if you have a modular power supply, you get to use less cables. So if we expose a few more features, we'll see that the left hand side of the case pops open, as does the right hand side, so it's symmetrically matching. And we have a single 5 1/4 inch bay up top for optical or any other 5 1/4 inch device you want to mount in there. The case does not come with a bracket that lets you mount 3.5 inch into a 5 1/4 inch bracket, so there's no bracket with a hole in it, which some cases do supply. It does on the left hand side have two USB 2 ports, so there's no USB 3 native support at the front of the case. We do have a headphone and a microphone jack. It would have been nice if they'd kept the colour the same as the standard and made one green for headphones and pink for the microphone. There are little emblems to indicate that, but they are black on black and not very obvious. Then we've got a 3.5 inch bracket here, because the bracket around the side actually pops out, and you can put a floppy drive, for example, or any 3.5 inch device into that. You could even put a hard drive in there. That's what I'm going to do, and so you don't necessarily need just to pop that open, but if you have a floppy drive or something else like a card reader that you would want to put in there, you could. On the right hand side we've got a little clear spot for the LED statuses to come through even when the case doors are closed. We've got a reset switch just here that we can reset our case with, and down the bottom we've got their clear CMOS bracket adapter. So I'm a bit confused why you'd want to clear your CMOS every 5 minutes, but that's the adapter they offer. I would have liked to have seen an eSATA and a FireWire port here on the right hand side. That would have really complemented the matching USB ports on the left hand side and provided more front panel functionality, which would have been great. I would also like to have seen the case have a clicker at the top here, so that when I push it close it goes click click, and then I pop it again to open it. There's a slight groove just here that you can get your thumb into or your finger into and pop it open. It does sit there pretty securely though, and it doesn't just rattle loose or anything, so it's not too bad. If we look into the guts of the case, we'll see that there's the optical mount point at the top here. Obviously we've got the back of the fans, we've also got the PCB for the FireWire header, not FireWire, USB headers and the audio headers, and we've got the 3-pin connectors for all our fans, because all the fans are 3-pin, which is good. They'll provide some information to your motherboard. If we look here too, we've got our ATX mount point just here, so that's a universal mount point for ATX power supplies. So depending on where your screws are positioned, you can rotate your power supply around to make it fit. Obviously you want the fan facing out so it vents through the grill and not into the case, and airflow will come back through and flow across, which is good. We've got 4 full height PCI slots, which is excellent, because apparently you can run an SLI setup in this case. It'll take 10.5 inch cards at the most, but you'll want to check the Silverstone website to make sure your cards are supported. It's got rubberized mount points down here for hard drives, so you could actually even put 4 hard drives if you ignored the optical ROM. I'm just going to put an AMD hexacore in this and see how it goes with its cooling, which I'm looking forward to. Cheers. Catch me on part 2.